Hello fellow classmates, my name is Erica, and for this video I want to share Matthew chapter 7 verses 7 through 8. The context of this passage is Jesus' famous Sermon on the Mount when he's preaching to a group of people about different topics, and this passage is within one of those many topics that he's covering. So I'm going to read this passage from the New International Version. Ask, and it will be given to you. Seek, and you will find. Knock, and the door will be opened to you. For everyone who asks receives. The one who seeks finds. And to the one who knocks, the door will be opened. Now these are Jesus' words. Some Bibles have these words in red. And when I read this passage, I believe this is a twofold invitation from God. First, I believe that this is an invitation to go deeper in seeking God regarding specific prayer requests you may have. You may be praying for a loved one who doesn't yet know the Lord, or praying for healing for someone who's sick. I believe that God is using this passage to encourage us to not give up in seeking Him regarding the things that we desire, the requests that we have. And regardless of the outcome of whatever it is that we're praying for, we will be transformed because we're spending time in the presence of God as we seek Him about those requests. The other aspect of this invitation that I perceive is an invitation to go deeper with Him, simply to have deeper, stronger intimacy with the Lord. I had a dream regarding this passage many years ago, and in the dream, I came up to myself and I said, "This is your verse," and I started quoting verse 7 in this passage. And it's like, okay, God, you got my attention. And when I asked a spiritual mentor about that dream, she said that it represented the Spirit of God speaking that verse to me. So when I read this verse, I just feel so strongly that this is an invitation that God is saying, how far, how deep are you willing to go into intimacy in your relationship with me? I once heard a preacher say, you are as close to God as you want to be. So if we are as close to God as we want to be, we have no one else to blame if we're not satisfied with where we are. And I'm speaking to myself when I say that. We have to make our relationship with God the number one priority of our lives. So when I read this verse, I'm encouraged to spend time with Him, to abide in His presence, and to practice the spiritual disciplines we're learning, and just to go deeper with Him, because that's what my soul was made for. That's what we were made for. So if I can just encourage you today to not give up in your relationship with the Lord, as you're seeking Him for specific requests you may have, just remember that He sees you, that He loves you, and that He hears the desires of your heart. He knows even the things that you don't talk about out loud. And as far as deeper intimacy, I just pray that you're encouraged to just spend time with Him every day, to stir your fire, the passion in your heart for the Lord, and to just keep seeking Him, to have fresh fire daily, to keep fire burning on the altar of your heart, because that's the only way to live. That's the only way I want to live. So I pray that you're encouraged from this video, and thank you so much for taking the time to listen to this. God bless you.